and dragons. Authors and dragons.
Remember me, Elizabeth? In real life, I'm Sue London, and I'm writing Regency romance where women love weapons. You know, kind of like Jane Austen, but with swords. You can find me online at bysuelondon.com and on Twitter as Commander Sue, CMDRSUE.
Hello. I'm trying to reach you about your podcast's extended warranty. I'm Emily Kaplan, and I play Claudia the Rogue, the person most likely to show up at the Breakfast Club. In real life, I write under the name E.M. Kaplan, including the Josie Tucker mystery series and a forthcoming mystery series from Falstaff Books. You can find me at justthemwords.com.
Hi, I'm John Hartness, and I'll be playing the role of Fandingo the Fantastical, the multiverse-dwelling bard of all trades, and absolutely not an adventurer. In real life, I'm the founder and publisher of Falstaff Books, and I write a bunch of different things, which you can find all about at falstaffbooks.com.
Hey everyone, it's Teresa Glover, and I play Baroness Elitas Moonbrook, who is doing research on this dungeon spa, and if you're lucky, or should I say worthy, and the dice are willing, I might notice you. In real life, I'm slightly more observant, but way less snotty. I'm the author of the Caitlin Kelly Monster Hunter series with Falstaff Books, and also an editor with Falstaff Books. The best place to find me online is at falstaffbooks.com.
Hi, I'm Melissa MacArthur. I play Polly D. Arton, and she is your favorite, lovable, huggable, totally adorable country music bard. In real life, I'm the associate publisher at Falstaff Books, and I'll repeat that email or website address just one more time, falstaffbooks.com. That's where you can find pretty much all the awesome people.
Hi, y'all. I'm Misty Massey. I play the cheerful, sun-drenched cleric Malibu. In real life, I write the Mad Kestrel series of fantasy adventures on the high seas, and I'm thrilled to say that the pirates are off again. Kestrel's Dance is going to be out this spring. As soon as there's a pre-order link, you know I'll be flogging it here. When I'm not writing, I'm an acquisitions editor for Lore Seekers Press. If you want to keep up with my oh-so-glamorous life, go to my website, mistymassey.com, or follow me on Facebook or Twitter. And before we get started, Melissa and I wanted to let you know that we've got an exciting project in the works. It's called Nevermore, and it's an anthology of stories based on the work of Edgar Allan Poe, featuring some authors you're sure to recognize, not least of whom are Emily Kaplan and John Hartness. We're going to be running an Indiegogo campaign for it, and we'd love to see you all join in the fun. So keep an eye out for the link, coming soon to a Facebook page or Discord server near you.
Ooh, I feel so plugged. I guess that just leaves me, the admiral of this asshole armada. Hi, everyone. It's R.E. Carr here. Sometimes the author of urban fantasy with none other than Silas Kane, otherwise known as Rick Gualtieri. Currently, I am working on my first of a series for Falstaff Books, so I too have been added to the author Infinity Gauntlet that is run by John Thanos. John Hartness. Wow. When last we left our adventurers, everything was fine. I mean, there were manicures, there was charcuterie boards, there were actual sharks, well, were sharks that is, in hot tubs, and all manner of shenanigans. And there happened to be one member of the party that got summoned by HR. Elizabeth, how are you enjoying your 2-for-1 manicure coupon and free facial in the side dungeon?
Well, you know, it's not really something I half-worked usually into, but I have to say it'll probably be great for all the bodybuilding competitions I'll be doing later this year.
I mean, they did also give you a blood of your enemy's hair mask, so extra volume, and you can still hear the screams.
It's my favorite.
So while you're dealing with the lovely compensation for filling out a ton of paperwork, and Tim is currently getting a new one reamed for apparently treating the office like it was his own personal tender, let's get back to the main group. who happened to have seen someone who looked a little out of place. You've also been doing a crap ton of odd jobs for the mistress of the spa. So, what y'all up to? Let's start with Polly. You're playing patty cake with a baby owl bear.
Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. All right, your turn.
¿Dónde está Concha? ¿Qué pasa?
You can do it. Come on. What's the next line?
Slay adventurers.
No, that's in going on a bear hunt. We're doing patty cake right now.
Slay more adventurers.
Okay, fine. Find me a good one and we'll slay him.
Oh, he starts looking around the room. Meanwhile, the hobgoblin is still lamenting that he will never, ever be able to impress a real woman due to certain attributes of his not being, quote-unquote, up to snuff. He's afraid that his hobgoblin bride-to-be may, well, want to run off with an ogre for reasons.
Hey, hobbly gobbly, do you know what women really like?
Death, destruction, large amounts of gold.
Exactly. So why don't you take this little owlbear? Why don't you take him, go find an adventurer outside? Not in here, but take him outside to slay. And then bring its head back to me.
Outside! Play outside!
The adventurer, not the baby owlbear.
Hey, either one.
Note, Polly is willing to accept the death of a minor. All right, Claudia Baron Liebhauer, what are you up to? You've got a baby bear that you've been feeding, and the bears are pretty much happy because you're feeding them.
And the person that I called an adventurer, are they still there?
No, they were enveloped by Jorge the gelatinous cube janitor and no longer exist. At least solid form.
And where did Jorge go?
Jorge went into the janitorial closet to regurgitate any non-acid dissolving items.
Okay, cool. I think I will just continue playing with the bear, because, I mean, who wouldn't want to? They're so adorable. I don't even mind that it has cuter ears than me.
It just loves you because you fed it. And it's no longer pooping on the floor or chewing at the table. So the drow mistress of this manicure station looks quite pleased. She gives you a big thumbs up. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Or would you like to skip to the perception check to see if you notice something?
Sure. That would be excellent.
I won't hold my breath.
Claudia rolls a 16.
You think for a second you did see someone slightly familiar from the time when you had the strange white powder that made everything awesome running off to the stairs.
What, the ever-loving, donkey boy?
No, not the donkey boy. The potion girl that Donkey Boy was interested in.
Wow.
Then again, Donkey Boy was 15 and interested in anything that would give him the time of day.
All right. I'll say, hey, did you guys see that? I think I saw the girl from the marketplace. Wait, you weren't even with us, were you?
No.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The girl who sold the drugs.
Whoa, where? I'm in.
Yeah, there we go.
Malibu, what are you up to while you've been consoling the guy who lost his family to Silas Bane?
Well, consoling him and commiserating on the fact that we both have a Silas in our lives that we want to beat with a big stick, and possibly, am I getting my hair done?
Yes, you were getting the facial with the fairy wings.
Right, that's right. Okay. So relaxing into the beauty of it all and commiserating on the dislike of Silas's, the general dislike of Silas's that we share. And
yes.
And
Perhaps-
occasionally patting his hand because I completely get where he's coming from. It's just wrong the way he was treated. It's so sad.
There's magic in words. Perhaps I could work on a new spell. Instead of just the ones to bind people to sleep, we could do the one that would just kill anyone named Silas upon birth.
I kind of hate to kill babies, though.
Do you have Arcana, Mel?
Not a very good one. Do you want me to roll it?
It's up to you. I mean, if you want a little more...
Oh, gee whiz.
What'd you roll?
I rolled an 18.
Magic of words that could bind people. He just said some words that might be pertinent to your current situation.
The things you're saying, I believe, are pertinent to my current situation.
Oh, it's just a hobby I dabble in. My partners are up getting some sort of cannabis golem to... They're taking forever. They could do it. I bet you if I could just convince them, you know, they have all the word magic and stuff. They do it for...
Well, you know, I occasionally participate in word magic as well.
Well, did you know there's this spell and it's got these 5, everything has 5 letters. So you just have to, if you guess the right 5 letters, the rune changes color. And then you just have 6 guesses to figure out what this 5-letter word is, or you explode.
I kind of hate you right now. Okay.
That is a big invention. If we can make this to take off, I think that bored monsters in dungeons everywhere are going to start using it. And think of the number of adventurers that can kill if we pick words that have more than 5 options if you pick the letters.
Oh, that's evil.
And we'll make it so the adventurers can tell their friends about it. And they will all want to tell their friends, and we will send these tablets that they can share.
This is brilliant. Oh, you're so smart.
What should we call? I was cursed wordle.
Like curdle.
Curdle, yes. And we could give away key lime pies if they win enough.
Ooh.
Merchandising. Yes, you are a genius. I will go and I will tell if you ever need something, tell the Sphinx that Larry sent you.
Larry,
Gotta go.
it's been so amazing to meet you. I wish you much success.
Here, have the rest of my charcuterie board. And if you'd like, I'll set up a special curdle just for you and your friends with maybe only explosive diarrhea instead of head exploding as consequences, since you're a friend.
That's really nice of you. Thank you.
Yes. And he runs off with an excited face.
Oh, Lord. It's another puzzle.
Malibu, would you like to do anything else this turn?
Besides cry at the horror that I've unleashed unwittingly on the land? No.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
All right. Fandango the Fantastical. What you up to?
Hey, Claudia. Buddy. Pal.
What up?
Who had the drugs?
This girl that I saw out of the corner of my eye, she ran across the room. She definitely has had drugs before.
Which way did she go?
Yeah, good question. Claudia's going to point, I think it's toward the handy ping at the bottom of the screen.
All right. So do I need to roll perception to see her standing there?
Yeah, because there are there are 2 figures in the way, including the manager. You just see a big Ponzi kitty guy in a monocle and, a tree.
Is that the tree that's supposed to be bringing me drugs?
That is the tree that will take you to drugs when your time in the queue goes up. But there may be new information as to what's holding up upstairs.
So let's go talk to the weed tree.
Okay.
Hey guys. Sup?
I'm telling you, we will call you when your room is ready, sir. These things take time and we have other guests to attend to. We do not want to give you a less than optimal experience. For as you know,
I
you can
mean-
have things done right, you can have things done cheap, or you can have things done quickly.
But I get to pick two, so I'll take right and quickly and fuck cheap.
Oh, are you suggesting that you might want to pay a convenience fee to get to your order more quickly?
Yes, do you see the blonde lady behind me? She looks really nice, and she was just talking to some little lizardy guy. She's got my tab, so whatever she needs to pay,
6
we're
platinum?
good.
That might speed things up considerably.
Yeah. You just take me to the drugs, go get your money from Malibu. It'll all work out.
Well, don't you want all your companions?
Don't really care.
Well, then we'll get the elevator.
Right now, none of us are high. Me being high would be much better than no one being high. And then we'll worry about them later.
Well, then, as soon as I have the money in hand, I'll set the elevatory to elevate you.
Elevatory? Is that like a combination elevator shitter?
Might be in this
Because
place.
I'm thinking hard pass on that.
That's what you came up on the elevatory system.
Did anybody shit in the elevatory?
Not yet.
I don't think so.
All
I don't remember any bad smells. I think we're good.
All right. Well, I mean, Klaus isn't here, so the odds of someone taking a crap in a corner are dramatically reduced, but they're still not zero. I mean, there was a really big stinky cloud a few minutes ago, and I don't know where that came from.
Wasn't me.
Not
The
me.
badger.
It's totally Fandango.
He who smelt it dealt it.
Well, I mean, I did. I am the one who cast the spell, but regardless.
So you have made arrangements to expedite your recreational activities with the manager.
Yes,
Well,
and I suggested that Malibu should pay for it.
yes, you did. He's like, well, very well. I shall go see about your tab and getting the elevatory set up.
And then once he moves, I have direct line of sight to where
Yes, there is a little
The-
tiefling girl running down the stairs.
I'm going to look at the tree guy and say, you wait right here for me. I'll be back to, like, smoke your cousin. And I'm going to go follow the tiefling girl. Because if I can get the drugs I paid for and her drugs, then we got a party.
Okay. Are you going to move closer?
Yes.
You're not supposed to see me.
Well, there's a lot of things in my life that I was not supposed to do, and that never stopped me. So now that I've seen you, you holding?
What?
Drugs.
I have some anticoagulants. I have something for insomnia. I have oh dear. Do have some antidiarrheals. What were you looking
That might be useful later. And what happens if you snort an anticoagulant?
You might have a nosebleed that kills you.
Seems bad. Might need to pass on that. Have you administered these sleeping drafts to anyone? These insomnia cures to anyone lately? I had a paladin friend who was just out like a light. Couldn't figure out how to wake her up. Maybe you've seen her? Blonde chick? Snores?
Oh no. Oh no. You need to go upstairs right now and tell everyone to forget that they ever saw me, and I will give you all the drugs you want.
Hey guys, we gotta go upstairs.
She hands you a bag of white powder. Bye!
Guys, we gotta go upstairs and party.
You receive a small leather pouch full of a white powder that kind of smells like plastic bandages.
I think he got the elevatory. Let's go.
Adding to inventory, sack of drugs.
Yes, it would be a sack of snow.
It is not the first time I have added drugs to inventory.
Okay.
Am I finished with my facial, or do I still have goo on my face?
You have goo on your face.
Oh dear.
Oh, Ella.
Yes. I've been lamenting, the need to befoul noble status by associating with uncultured barbarian commoners with Mr. Sharky here in the pool.
Who completely commiserates. Like, I'm just so glad there's someone of upbringing here. Tell me, what do you feel about shark fin soup?
Depends on who makes it, where it comes from, all that stuff. Now,
did you just say that to a were-shark?
Of course I did.
Oh.
Because, I'm not the most observant person in the world. Because I did see, I'm assuming, Bendigo run by and hear him yell. So at this point, I'm assuming I'm just kind of talking out my ass. And not really paying attention to the words that are falling out.
Can I have a spell save, DC 15, please?
Okay.
So, wisdom or intelligence save for you. Let me just double check. I need to roll first. No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't There's no point in resisting that.
So, I guess I would probably need to roll perception to see what I heard / noticed of Bendigo's little commotion. Is that correct?
I mean, you should certainly be at advantage for hearing anything I'm bellowing out, because you ain't gonna miss that shit.
Well, my perception is a 4. So I don't think I noticed much of anything, but that seems to be pretty typical. So yeah, I'll just keep talking out my ass with the shark and kind of half listening to him and half trying to eavesdrop and really succeeding at neither.
I just learned that my cat stepped on my mute button. So I need a second. Yes, the shark is looking at you like, you are a true noble. You cannot what anyone think.
Well, yeah, I have my certificate of pedigree here. Do you need to see it?
Oh no. Your attitude speaks for itself.
As it should.
You have helped me, and you are noble. So, what can I do for you? Or to you? Rawr.
Well, we are trying to expedite matters here, and we're looking for a paladin, a blonde one, I think it was.
The one with the horrible hair and the very tight backside?
Yes. I seem to recall some of those details. I don't remember a whole lot because, it's not like she was noble
Beneath
or anything.
us.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
but
yes, she was taken upstairs. Something about left at the Sphinx's.
Left at the Sphinx's. Okay. Well, I guess I should,
Just tell the manager that Richard said you could go upstairs.
Oh,
Mwah.
Thank you.
And do come down if you want to share the hot tub later. I'm peckish.
I will consider it. Ta. And then, is the manager still around where I can see them?
They're approaching Malibu.
Okay, so I'll head over that way and just tap him on the shoulder.
Yes?
Yes. My friends and I are looking for someone, and Richard said that we should be allowed to go upstairs, so I would appreciate it if you would take my group upstairs to find our friend.
Wait, Richard said you could go upstairs?
Yes. He is the only high-quality person in here. He is the only one worthy of knowing his name at this point.
Well, let me just collect the fee from Mr. Fandingo's tab from Malibu, and I'll have you all sent upstairs.
Delightful, thank you.
Polly, things are happening.
That they are. Did my hobgoblin friend take my little owlbear friend out?
They're starting, but, it's slow.
Okay.
The owlbear is asking what everything is. What's this? Okay? And pointing to everything, and the hobgoblin's patience is wearing thin. But he is taking him towards the stairs.
Okay, well, I'm going to just kind of like follow him along toward the stairs and pat the little owlbear on the head and say, good boy. And then, pat the hobgoblin on the butt and say, thanks, you got this. You can do it. And can I cast like bardic inspiration or something on the hobgoblin?
Yeah, you can do that. You just have to perform.
Oh.
Make a performance. What are you going to do? The original kazoo of his people?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that would be great. Let's do that.
So just performance, please.
All right, Polly rolls a 22.
Every hobgoblin in the room is moved to tears. And you have given this hobgoblin inspiration.
Told you got this, buddy. You go. And I'm going to blow on the kazoo one more time and take a bow.
You can hear some of the other hobgoblins just like I remember from my youth.
Very good, very good.
Clearly not an adventurer.
Oh, no, definitely not. The adventurers are outside. So I'm going to kind of just look around and see what everybody else is doing.
All right. Malibu and Elitas are with the manager. Fendingo is down at the stairs. Claudia's playing with a bear. And still no sign of an Elizabete.
All right. I'm going to kind of wander over to where Fendingo is. Because that's the way is that the way the hobgoblin went?
The hobgoblins.
They went up the other stairs, right?
They're going up the other stairs.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just kind of go over here to the staircase.
The guards. I'm sorry. Only people with authorized hall passes can pass.
Oh. Well, how do I get one of those?
Are you a hobgoblin?
No, but I do know the song of their people.
You'd have to get a note from the hobgoblin chieftain.
Oh, okay.
He pays our salary.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna kind of hang out here for a few minutes, see if he comes by, and if not, I'll just go somewhere else.
Okay. Thank you for your business.
Thank you. And that's the end of my turn.
Claudia, people are gathering.
Cool. We're gathering to go upstairs.
Yeah.
I have bonded with this little bear, and I'm calling him Kevin now, and I'm wondering if his mom will let me bring him with me.
Do you give Kevin's mom food?
Absolutely. She
Roll
can
animal handling, please.
Okay, cool. Oh, this will be fun. Animal handling 2. Okay, fine. Jeez.
And clutches onto Kevin.
Kevin, you're my best friend for life. I'll miss you till my dying days, but I'm going now. Bye. Wait, where are we going? Oh, we're right there. Okay, cool. That's me.
All right. Malibu, manager's like, do you have the 6 platinum pieces that your servant Fendingo said you had?
No. I don't even know why he would tell you that. I don't have any money.
I have 1 platinum. If you can have it, if it'll help.
Yeah, let's see. I have... How much do I have? I have 15 gold.
Hey, boss. These guys, they're on my tab, actually. They paid up front. I'll go ahead and take them upstairs if you like. You don't have to worry about it, okay? The drow says very quickly. If everyone will follow me, I'll take you upstairs, and I have a surprise for you.
Thank you.
Is anyone arguing with the nice drow lady?
Of
Hell
course
no.
not. We don't argue with people who give us things for free.
To the elevatory.
I'm
To
too
the
busy thinking about the
elevatory.
pinch I'm going to give Fandingo when he comes within range.
All right. So
Kill.
everyone is out of turn order for a second.
Don't pinch him. He'll like it and he'll take it as encouragement.
He probably will.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone going upstairs?
Yes.
Going once? Going twice?
Yes.
I said move upstairs. I hate Roll20 sometimes. Okay, please, everyone, let me know when you see a new map. Dun, dun, dun.
Garden. Look at that. I think I
Yes.
see cabbages.
Are there any children in them?
They are a form of lettuce.
Hey, look at that. Where's the weed?
It's growing everywhere.
Wow.
Gonna start smoking these tree guys if we don't get something going pretty quick like.
I can't thank you enough for dealing with all that crap. And make sure to like smoke and eat and drink as much as possible because I just wrote all your expenses on the Were Badgers tab. So please
Fantastic.
do as
Awesome.
much as you can financially to damage. Order the lobster. Order 5. I don't care. Just we kind of left the previous guys are still here, so just be a teensy bit careful. Watch what you say. Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna get out of here really
Watch what we
fast.
say. That never ends well.
Really? Why is she running?
You hear giggling.
Oh, well.
But yes, Elizabete, you were escorted out of your deluxe spa treatment to go into a garden, and there are people there that you know.
What happened to you guys?
We had to babysit people, and I got a facial.
I got a bag of drugs.
And I need to wipe this off. I get a rag out and start wiping off my face.
Oh, they
no,
did
no.
wipe your face before they took you
Oh,
in
they
the
did?
elevator.
Okay, thank you.
Everyone who had a treatment did get it finished before you got up. We just sort of doodle-loo.
Okay. Phew.
And they let you finish your charcuterie board and all that.
Oh, yeah, and we had snacks.
Whenever I hear that sound, all of my stuff in my pockets goes away, and I'm really starting to resent it.
Alrighty. So I said you have come. The elevatory opens to a small staircase up, and this whole area, the second floor seems to have a bunch of skylights and glass walls. It's almost like it's not so much a garden as it is a greenhouse with magical orbs keeping all of these lovely plants well lit.
So are these doors open?
The doors are open, and you can see into the garden. You are currently out of turn order and may explore as you see fit.
All right. Well, I'm going in.
I said it's a beautiful, well-tended garden, but most of the plants, let's just say there's several varieties of mushrooms, several 5-leaf varieties, several types of special cacti. It's a well-kept garden.
So basically, we know that Fandango will never make it past this entryway, so we know where to come back and find him.
I think he's inside already.
Pretty much. No, I'm right here looking at the nearest growth of mushrooms.
There are also the same vine demons that were downstairs patrolling the area, and the first one approaches you, Malibu. It has
hello?
a menu.
Thank you.
It unscrolls, except like downstairs it was all spa treatments and stuff. Although this one does have a sauna.
Ooh.
There's several places for specialized tea. There are all sorts of recreational pharmaceuticals, as well as fancy meals.
Ooh. Dinner. We haven't eaten, I think, since we started this
Other
game.
than your charcuterie boards.
Other than the charcuterie board.
Yes.
Actually, this is pretty extensive, and I just have no idea. So I just sit down on the pavement, on the paving stones, and read.
There is something called the fell lobster that the price tag is more than some duchies make in a year.
Yeah, but fell usually means bad. I'm not sure I want bad lobster.
There's also dragon fillet.
I'll take that. I need something meaty.
Okay. Very good. And so they're passing around the scroll of all the things you can order. Food, drinks, drugs, and they have a special said, see Selena for the ladies and gentlemen and other things.
I don't know what that is.
I feel like I definitely qualify as an other thing.
But yeah, are you guys all ordering off the menu?
I want pastries. Are there pastries?
There are multiple pastries.
I want multiple pastries.
There are some pastries that there's one that's filled with some sort of cannabis filling.
Sure, why not?
Okay, you want this special roll.
Sure. And this one and this one.
So
And tea.
before Ella orders, she has questions about the quality of the roe that goes with the lobster, where the lobster came from, how it was harvested, the size of the dragon cutlet, the actual cut of the meat, and all the snooty questions.
Well, the dragon cutlet.
Is this wine actually from the correct region, or is it just the slang term for this type of varietal?
Oh my god.
Hey, so is there anything that's not on the menu? Like maybe blonde with armor? Because I got a different kind of appetite going, baby.
You want Snarina. And the door down by Polly opens.
Alrighty then. I want... What?
Is that like paladin
Whatever.
tartare?
They
Sure,
do have paladin
let's go.
tartar if you want.
Oh, God.
I have a very specific paladin that I want to see tartared. And hopefully he's not in this fart dimension or wherever the hell we are. Alright, I'll go down there
He's
and go
not.
through
I'd
the
have
door in
found him
front
by
of
now.
Polly.
Yep, the door in front of Polly opens, and there is, well, it slithers. It's kind of a giant pink snail with tentacles. Oh, hello. Are you here for the special menu?
Does the special menu include blondes in armor?
Oh, yes. How would you like them?
Then yes. On my lap.
Unfortunately, the one we have is currently unavailable because we do have a 100% consent policy here at the spa.
Well, what do we need to do to get that 100% consent?
Well, you just have to wake her up, but it doesn't seem to be happening. Curses and all that. Terrible business.
Need lots of cocaine.
Oh.
Right now.
You do have it.
You have a bag of it.
I have a bag of something that smells like bandages.
Don't you know what cocaine smells like?
I mean, I know I like the smell, but I do not actually know what cocaine smells like.
It smells like kind of Band-Aids. Don't ask me how I know.
All right, I'm going to need you to take me to the sleeping paladin.
Oh, well, yes. But I'm afraid our other guests are still here. And, well, they're not normal guests. Just be careful what you say.
All right, absolutely. I am a paragon of fucking decorum.
Oh, that's not exactly what I mean. I think you'll see if you notice them. Just, oh dear. Why don't you... We have a lovely cannabis golem just preparing himself to be burned by...
Paladin.
Well, this way then. But please, I'll open the doors.
Come on, kids, I found the paladin. We're gonna get her really fucking high and then figure some stuff
Are you
out
sure you don't want to order the lobster?
later. I want my lobster after the paladin.
Oh, but remember, consent, please, or else we will kill you.
I consent. I approve that sentiment wholeheartedly. Where's the paladin?
Up there, but please mind the other guests. I'm just to the kitchen. Bye. Bye. Oh dear. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Has the skittish snail given me any indication where the fucking paladin is?
She pointed north. And these doors have opened. But can I have a perception check for everyone in the garden that's through Polly's door?
Sure, that's a nat 20.
16.
Ella rolled a 20 as well.
Whoa, you saw something worth noticing, Ella.
I know.
And Polly reverted to the norm.
Polly,
come on, she's translucent.
Actually, I'm going to give you advantage because it involves a kitty.
Kitty!
Well, there's a giant leonine winged creature sitting in the garden, munching on some leaves.
Oh my gosh, it's so fluffy. I need to kill it.
Wait, what?
I mean, squish it. Hug it. Love it. Until it's dead.
So pretty much everyone but Elizabeth, because Elizabeth was a little bit further. Although, wait,
That
did you go
escalated
up that
quickly.
way, Elizabeth? You would have seen there's a Sphinx in the garden.
Oh, yeah. I'm a ranger.
Yes.
I went off on the corner by myself.
Yes, there is a Sphinx in the garden sniffing flowers.
I went by and gave him finger guns and said, hey, buddy.
And he was just like sniffing the flowers. He's very intent on sniffing a certain bush. He also has a chain on his leg.
What?
Well, I mean, we don't need to judge him for sniffing bushes or anything like that. We can just pass by very quietly.
Or his bondage.
Whose bush is he sniffing?
Who chained you up?
Well, the old ball and chain. Howdy. There's somebody else here. Oh, I'm sorry. I am the guardian of this bush.
That's what
Face my riddles or face my wrath.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Ignoring that shit, I'm going north through the open door.
You gonna go up through the... Wait, please. As another giant winged creature is in there. This one wearing a headdress and a dress. Oh, are you perchance a brave adventurer? Perhaps you can answer my riddle.
Nope, not an adventurer. Larry sent me. Gotta go.
Oh, Larry. He's quite the card shark. Oh, please. I simply cannot let you pass unless you wish to play a game.
A game? I'll play a game.
I very much wish to play a game. It's called Hide All the Cocaine in My Nose, but I can't play here. I need to play with a paladin. Are you a paladin?
Oh, you mean like that paladin I was paid to curse?
That's the one.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. No waking her up. You could never possibly have the intellect to outsmart my mates and myself.
You're probably right, but can I trade you a sack full of drugs to wake her up?
I have no interest in drugs. The only drug I need is a mental stimulation.
How about physical stimulation? I'm much better at that.
You're a little small for me. Sorry.
Only the parts you currently see.
Who is the smartest one among us? Or if we all work together, can we pretend we have half a brain?
I mean, I think we're still at a disadvantage.
Fandango's intelligence is a 14, and he's got Arcana trained. So...
If you can answer the riddles of my mates and of me, perhaps I might give you the code to awaken a sleeping beauty.
Richard
All right,
sent
weirdo.
us up here and said to go left at the Sphinx, so I'm assuming that you're the Sphinx that he referred to.
I am the queen of the Sphinx.
Well, obviously, I mean, you're clearly one of high stature.
Yes, but first you must answer my mate's questions. Now, one is off where steam fills the land, and the other has stopped to smell the roses. If you can survive them, I shall give you my riddles 3.
Here we go.
If you survive those, the code you shall receive.
42. The letter E. Man.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
What do you mean
Knock,
survive?
knock.
What do you mean
Delightful.
The
Who's
house
there?
is on the North Pole.
Delightful. Bureaucracy.
All
It's
right,
a polar
let's
bear.
Survive as in fight, or survive as in intellectually best?
Oh, if you could possibly intellectually best even those idiots, then you have to get past me.
Great. We're headed into a war of the wits, unarmed and unprepared.
Let's go ahead and roll for initiative, everyone. Don't forget to click on your token.
Roll for brains.
Because that's when elephants are jumping out of trees.
Ella rolled a 5.
Claudia rolled a 15.
Polly rolled a 7.
Fendingo rolls a
I rolled a
23.
4.
All right. Sorry about this. I just had to add them in. Alrighty, let's sort and get started. Fandingo the Fantastical. You have been tasked by a quest from a Sphinx. What do you do? She has said that she has 2 mates. Very progressive.
I bemoan the fact that I leveled down for this side podcast and no longer have Fireball. So I suppose I'll go out and ask the fucking Sphinx sniffing flowers about his riddle.
Okay.
Yo, flower boy,
Oh!
need riddles.
You wish to engage in a battle of wits? You think you can...
No, I'd rather break my foot off in your ass, but your wife says I have to answer your riddles before I can answer her riddles, which happens before she'll wake up the paladin so I can bang, and then get back to my regularly scheduled pattern of intense drug abuse. So hit me, what's your riddle?
Very well. Riddle me this. What is orange and sounds like a parrot?
Oh. It's a carrot.
Ha!
Who
Yes,
said that?
Ella.
a carrot.
You know the ancient wisdom? Oh, but surely you don't know what goes up yet never comes down.
We do know that, and stop calling me Shirley. Hey, y'all, what's the answer?
An escalator?
Fendingo's penis.
Factual.
Oh, perhaps you do not know. You aren't so. If you cannot answer the riddles 3, pretty dead you shall be.
My age.
Oh my god, they are geniuses.
Also, my penis.
Which really should have been the answer, an acceptable answer, but the Jeopardy judges, you know how they are.
But how much dirt is there in a hole that measures 2 feet by 3 feet by 4 feet and was dug by a beholder?
None. It's a
'cause
hole.
there's no
Maladin's
dirt in a
jumping up and
hole.
down. None.
None, dumbass.
No, right?
Well,
That was easy.
oh man. Now I'm never gonna get into Sphinx school. I thought
Not
they
with
were
those riddles.
good. Well, do you have any better riddles?
No, but if you want to not worry about getting into Sphinx school for a minute, here, just stick your beak in this sack and take a big sniff. It'll be fine. And I hold open the bag of drugs.
He leans in and takes a sniff just like he does of the flowers.
Now, you should probably sit down.
Whoa. I can
You're
see
welcome.
infinity My name's Shivik.
Congratulations.
Shivik, I have a riddle for you.
You do?
Yes. Why do you never go in the jungle between 2 and 4 in the afternoon?
Why?
Because that's when the elephants are jumping out of trees.
Whoa. This is way better than the flowers, man.
I've got a riddle for you too, Shivy.
Okay.
Where's the other mate that we've got to...
Oh, yeah.
Answer
He went to
riddles
the
for.
sauna. It's up that way past the tea house and,
Got it. Let's roll.
You rock.
Come on, kids. Time to get our sweat on.
Yep.
Yeah, he points generally in, like, this direction. Ding.
And off we go.
Okay. There are a bunch of golems holding up menus, and there's a tea room set up.
No, we're headed into the sauna there, Kitty.
Ooh, are my pastries there?
Yes, there are pastries waiting.
Num num num.
They're the special rolls, if anyone wants to have one. Okay, Elizabeth, that was John Smith's turn, aka Fandango the Fantastic.
So we're trying to race over here to get to the kitty, but actually, do I need to go through this other
You
room
can.
and through here and over through here?
Nope, this here is open, this
Oh, okay.
little path. There's either a tea room, which has sliding doors that can go to the sauna, or you can run through this deck.
I will go relax in the sauna. And
There is indeed another large Sphinx in the sauna,
I'll give
Who
him
is
some finger
currently-
guns.
sleeping.
Finger guns at the Sphinx.
All right.
And relax on the rocks.
It is a very nice sauna. It's like a hot spring.
Before Ella goes in, she's going to make sure that she, pulls her hair together so that it doesn't frizz immediately upon walking in, because who wants that?
But yeah, the Sphinx is currently sleeping in the sauna. Sphinx is sleeping in the sauna. Try saying that 5 times fast.
And Elizabeth is like, shit, that's right, I have
Not a
hair, don't I?
chance.
Yours has been recently masked, so it has no frizz or anything.
But yeah, if he's not awake, I'm not going to wake him up. So I'm just kicking back to enjoy the sauna.
Okay.
Is anybody else coming in with us?
Claudia, what are you doing?
Yep, I'll come in, and Claudia has no fear of waking him up. Hey, hey, what are you doing? How's it going? Shouldn't
I
sleep
wonder
in a
if he knows
sauna.
any riddles.
Huh? What?
It's dangerous to sleep in a sauna, dude.
Oh, dude, thanks. Oh, are you here to kill me?
We're here to best you.
Oh,
Or
I
feed
mean-
you, because I still have a tray of shumai in my bag.
I could just get you really high. I mean, we don't have to kill you.
I don't want to die. I'm just, I'm here on a job and trying to impress this girl.
Here, I got you.
Wait, I
I'll
thought
give
he
him-
was married.
I'll let
Maybe
him have
that's the
some
girl
of the
he wants
drugs
to
too.
impress.
Name's Levin. Hey, how's it going?
What's
What's
up?
up?
So,
The
I
opposite
think
of
that-
down. See what I did there?
I think
Okay.
that
Take more drugs.
I'm
You'll be
looking at
funnier.
him. Is that the upper part of his wing, or is he holding a giant baguette? Or is that something that I probably don't want to question?
No, that is his
question.
wing.
Oh, no.
He's leaning on his wing.
He's leaning on his wing. All right, good.
1,000% Sphinx dick.
He is indeed unclothed since he's in a sauna, and well, if you were male, you would probably feel inadequate.
Not the case.
Okay, but yeah, he's just like, hey. Oh man, do I have to do the riddle thing?
I mean, you don't have to. You could
No.
just let us
You can let us
say
go
that
by.
we did.
No, it's like Sphinx code. Sphinx code, man. We gotta tell, riddles and stuff. If we can't tell riddles, you know what happens?
No.
You get really stoned with us and let us walk on by?
You got good shit.
Dude, here. I open up the sack of Coke.
Oh, okay.
Bro, stick your beak in here.
So, what gets wetter the more that it dries?
A towel?
Yeah! See? Sauna.
Rock and roll.
All right.
All right. Next.
What spends all its time on the floor but never gets dirty? Huh?
When you start at a certain level of filth, you can't get dirtier than Klaus. So, Klaus.
What's a Klaus, man? Yeah, see, I'm gonna win. And I'm gonna get your drugs. And I feel great.
I'll give you the drugs, whether you win or not.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, it's a shadow.
Yeah, see? She knows what's at. You're awesome.
I know.
But sometimes
Have
my
some more
shadow's
Coke.
on the wall.
Don't contradict him. Malibu.
Let's not make this any harder than it needs to be.
I have been cock blocked about this paladin ever since I got into this fucking dimension.
Yeah,
on,
what has a
Calvin.
bottom at the top? What has a bottom at the top?
Bottle?
I mean, on a good Friday night, about anybody.
Come on, man, you got this. What has a bottom? And he's looking at all the ladies at the top.
Is this a math thing? Is it
Your
X?
legs.
She's
Your
got
legs.
legs.
You're so smart. Oh my god, you're so
she
gonna.
knows how to use them.
Wow. You're like all geniuses. You're totally gonna best the lovely lady. Maybe you can say, oh, see, we're so smart. That meant that it wasn't that Levin was like dumb or something. It's just you were so smart.
Well, yeah, obviously.
We are so smart.
I just hold out the bag of Coke. Here, stick your beak back in here. It'll be
Oh,
fine.
yeah. He goes in like an anteater on a termite mound.
Good job, boy. Good job.
All right, so we got to go back and face her, right?
Yes.
All right. Nice to
Okay.
meet you, Levin. We got to bounce.
Bye, Levin. Go back to sleep.
If you see that civic asshole, man, he's not good enough for her. I'm gonna be her main man. You'll tell her, right?
Yeah, sure. no problem.
Absolutely.
That depends. Do you know the answer to her riddles?
Well, she has girl riddles.
That's really sexist.
Just the way it is, man. I don't make the rules. I wanted to have girl riddles too, but they said I could.
Hey, Mr. Levine, I have a suggestion for you. You should try dad jokes.
Oh, I wanted to. Do you know how bad I wanted to say? That's been my dream my whole life. But
A duel to the death of dad jokes.
Oh, God.
But that's what Shivik and I
bye.
always wanted. We shall take your advice and we shall find a way across time and space. And we shall do battle with puns. And the best of us will win the heart of the lovely lady.
Here, dude. Just stick your beak back in the bag. It'll be fine.
Whee! Okay.
Malibu
All
has
right.
run.
Polly, what are you doing with all this?
Polly's still trying to figure out the riddles.
There's big kitties.
I know.
There's big kitties telling jokes.
I know, and it's like great and so funny, and they're so furry. Can I go pet it
Where are you going to pet it?
wherever I can reach?
Be careful, sweetie. That is not a baguette.
Do you avoid the baguette?
I just want to pet you. Can I pet you, Mr. Kitty?
He rolls, like, you know how the cats roll over to show their belly? He does that for you because he's high as a kite.
Okay, I'm gonna rub his belly.
Do you avoid the baguette?
I'm just gonna rub.
Make a dexterity save?
rolled a 10.
Okay, you it's a big enough target you avoided, unless you were aiming for it.
No, not aiming, just going for the belly. Because it's not a trap.
Okay.
Never a trap.
You did, though, rub a Sphinx belly. All right, everyone, call high or low.
Hi. Duh.
Hi.
Hi.
It does
Low.
not. It's not a trap.
Thank goodness.
High was called first, so I took it. All right.
Okay.
So, Polly, you have successfully rubbed a Sphinx belly and avoided giving an accidental hand job.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
All right, now I'm just going to follow my buddies.
Okay. Ella, what are you doing? They did give you a full list of the provenance of every ingredient they could find and offered to send the chef in if you don't like anything.
I mean, it's fine, and maybe later, but we still have this Queen Sphinx to deal with, so I'll order after we handle what we need to handle. When I can truly sit down and enjoy what's presented to me.
Okay.
So let's head back to Sphinx Lady.
Okay. And Malibu, are you doing anything?
I ran for my life when dad jokes came up, and so I'm standing out in front of the door that leads to the Queen of the Sphinxes.
Okay. So is everyone going to the Queen of the Sphinx? I'll let everyone catch up. Or is Polly still petting the kitty? Okay.
No,
everyone's
Polly's going.
So Fandango and crew, you are now faced with the Queen of the Sphinx. Have you faced my mates?
Yes,
And answered
bested,
their riddles 3?
and bested both of them.
You should really pick the guy in the sauna. He's way better for you than the other guy. Really, he is.
I shall take it under advisement, but only if you prove yourself worthy for defeating me. All right, then. Riddle me this. What is a 4-letter word that ends in K and means the same as intercourse?
We all just look at Fandango and say, go ahead.
If you should answer wrong, I will attack you.
Oh.
Well, fuck!
What is your answer? She has her claws at the ready.
Hang on. Wait a minute. Let me think.
I mean, that is the answer. Fuck!
How dare you insult me with such vulgarity? I shall.
You think that's fucking vulgar? Lady, give me a second. Jesus.
Oh, she's
talk.
Who said what?
Talk. It's talk. Don't attack anybody.
She lowers. Her eyes were glowing, flaming white for a second, and they pulled down. Yes, it is talk. Very well. Answer again.
Still fuck.
God bless the thesaurus.
All day long, it's in and out. I discharge loads from my shaft. Both men and women and all sorts of monster folk go down on me. What am I?
You're the elevatory.
Oh. Very well.
Yeah, I get that. I get that response a lot.
Okay. My business is briefs. I'm a cunning linguist. I plead and plead for it regularly. What am I?
Say that again?
My business is briefs. I'm a cunning linguist. I plead and plead for it regularly. What am I?
You're a lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Very well, you have resisted the temptation to be vulgar and crass. You are worthy. What is it you desire?
We need you to break the curse on the paladin.
Wake up the paladin.
Oh, unfortunately, I cannot. The only way to break the curse on the paladin would be to overcome 3 Sphinxes' curse. It would require saying the words that are impossible to mean and mean them to her.
Well, what are the words?
The words, well, they are from an arcane and distant land, they are words that are never spoken by wise men or women. Indeed, they were spoken, though, earlier this episode, whatever that might mean. But no one says these words.
Well, apparently someone says these words.
In a distant land, far away, perhaps another universe.
This is because we didn't do the homework, isn't it?
Who knows? You were clever enough to best my mates.
That one didn't take a whole lot. Your mates are
Are you
not
insinuating
exactly...
that I like dumb men?
Hey, there's
Yes.
nothing wrong with a himbo.
I am not insinuating it. I am flat out saying it.
Well, yes.
You like them big and dumb.
And pretty.
I mean,
They
come
are
on.
pretty.
It's a Sphinx thing. Everyone has
Hey.
a weakness. I like them stupid. Do you know how hard it is to find a stupid Sphinx?
We're not judging your taste in himbos. It's fine.
But if my mother found out,
Well, we won't
Oh,
tell
we
her.
won't tell her.
oh god.
If you wake up the paladin, I promise not to tell your mother that you like dumb dudes.
Do you know where my mother is?
Yes.
Where is she then?
I'm not telling
Is
you.
that a riddle?
Look, you wouldn't possibly order me the lobster, would you?
How many lobsters would you like, and would you like a bag of cocaine to go with it?
Well, if you order me the lobster, I might turn the other way and not point to the kitchen behind me where there might be something that would help.
Is that a plant guy right behind her?
It is. It's one of the waiters.
Waiter! We're going to need 2 orders of lobster and a side of cocaine.
Very
Right here.
good, sir. Should I put it on your tab?
Yes.
And he writes it off. So the Sphinx is going off to have dinner, leaving
By the
away...
way, that side of cocaine comes here. The 2 lobsters are for her.
Very good. There's another waiter approaching, but the way is now clear leading up to another room.
All right, Polly, let's go wake up your
There's also a
mother,
gong.
aunt, sister, whatever.
All in the family. It doesn't really matter.
That's the most Alabama thing I've ever heard you say.
Did you say a gong or a bong?
A gong. I know. I
Where?
have to specify.
I mean, there's a bong too,
There are
but
bongs,
that's what
yes.
bags of holding are for.
Where? Right
Right
there?
here. Yes, there is a gong.
Malibu's going to sit here with the Sphinx and talk to her about how she should probably choose Levin. And wasn't that his name?
Levin. There's Levin,
Levin.
and Shivik.
Levin. Okay, Levin. Levin is just the sweetest thing, and if she really likes himbos, then he's the best one, and she's going to kind of hang here and make sure that the Sphinx doesn't follow them to wherever they're going.
Yes, but Shivik lets me tie him up.
Oh God.
Ooh, that is a good point.
TMI, lady. Hey, is there a mouth?
Can I just
Sorry.
an animal? Either nature or I don't know. Would it be nature? Yeah, probably that.
Wait, what? Oh, me? Sorry.
Elizabeth.
Okay.
We're dealing with animals of the wild. What is it called? Survival. Sorry.
Survival.
Yeah, all 3, please. I think it's a mix of all 3.
At 10,
'Cause
because, I'm
you
only good
are-
at it or whatnot. Nature, 11. Survival, 18.
Oh my. So yeah, these are definitely not normal sphinxes. They usually are more desert creatures, but these all seem to be more, I don't know, happy-go-lucky, plainsy type of critters.
Stoned.
There's been some
Yeah, one
sort
of them
of
did seem stoned.
there's been some sort of
That's on me.
breeding program going on here.
Yeah, definitely. But normally sphinxes are attracted to intelligence.
And she was not.
Yes, that would make her a deviant.
We don't kink shame here.
Just saying. But yeah, definitely not behaving as a sphinx you would expect in any natural world you've spinach.
She's not part of the natural order.
Yeah, there's some sort of hinky. That's a good word.
Is there a mallet with the gong?
Yes, there is a big old mallet next to the gong.
Oh, you know Claudia is going to whack the thing out of that gong.
You're going to bang the gong slowly?
Slowly.
Get it on.
Bang it a lot.
Bang a gong. Get it on.
She is not going to be able to resist temptation.
What do you do?
Do you need some kind of strength check?
No, you can just say I'm banging the gong.
Yep, she's banging the gong.
Can I have a performance?
Sure.
I just want to know if you have any rhythm with it.
She's gonna bang the gong
Claudia,
to sound
roll.
Oh
the
god,
hour.
it's the worst gong banging ever.
Give me that.
My
I'm going to
God.
follow it up with the second worst, but stronger gong banging ever.
Oh god.
Nice.
Yes, once more with feeling. Oh, the whole place vibrates, but the doors open ahead of you, and you hear almost something that sounds like na 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 na.
Claudia, check your pockets.
Ding.
Oh yeah, I have all
Doors
kinds
have
of stuff.
opened, and you all can see a sleeping
Bard.
paladin.
Bard has walked in.
Dun, da, da, da.
Yes, as you come in, you'll notice there is also a door open here, leading to some sort of secret chamber.
Not a secret chamber. I can't see it. What am I doing?
So yes, indeed, you have opened the door, seen the sleeping paladin, and Claudia, you feel something in your pocket. What could it be? Tune in next week to the Calamity Janes. Well, next month. Who knows how long it will be. To find out, have the Sphinx been bribed into giving them the clue to wake up the sleeping paladin? Also, what's going to happen when a werebadger sees his bill? Tune in and find out. And if you are here, don't forget to like and subscribe or comment if you have anything to say. Thanks. Bye. However, it's not really over, is it?
But wait.
But wait, there's more.
I believe we have some questions. Do we have questions, lovely Misty?
I have so many. Oh, other people's questions.
Yes, do they have questions for us?
Silly me. Well, yes, our nosy goat friends have a lot of questions, and some of them were actually appropriate to be asked in public. So,
And some we're just thinking the answers to, I'm sure.
yeah.
So we threw all of those out, and now we're going for the entertaining ones.
Well, there was actually one that could have started a bit of an online riot, so we didn't ask that one. But anyway, so we went to the Discord first. Of course, everybody knows why we go to the Discord first, right? Because they throw money at us to jump the line. It's like Fast Passes used to be at Disney, but better because this ride never shuts down, and you don't have to get up at 5 a.m. to score your spot. So all you have to do is join the Patreon at patreon.com/authorsanddragons. So, from the Discord, Seldriana says, it is Women's History Month. Do you have a favorite woman who either inspires you or a favorite from history?
I like the Pharaoh Hatshepsut because, she was king. I think she's amazing. They had to literally erase her from history by chipping her name off because she had so many monuments and statues, and they still couldn't get rid of her. So that's my forever queen.
I totally love Sally Ride.
I'm going to say my mom. My mom has achieved a level of I don't give a fuck in her life that I can only look up to, and someday I'll be there, hopefully.
That's spectacular.
I really like this question because for a long time I've been collecting stories. In fact, I looked a little while ago, and it's been over 10 years now. I've been collecting women who have done amazing things that a lot of us don't know who they are. And my dream is to one day write novel fictionalizations of their childhoods to say what it's like to be, a young woman who would grow up and do something amazing. But one of my favorites is actually Nellie Bly, who's a little more modern, so that's early turn of the 20th century. I don't know if you guys have heard of her, but she was an investigative reporter, and one of the things she did was go undercover, get committed to an insane asylum to report on the horrible things that were going on in insane asylums at the turn of that century.
Wow, that's brave.
Yeah, there's all
Didn't
kinds
she go
of
to Bedlam?
Huh?
Wasn't it Bedlam that she voluntarily went into?
It's been a while since I've read that. I would have to go look it up again, but yeah, she went to a famous one. She went
ballsy.
to the Women's Lunatic Asylum on Blackwell's Island. So,
Okay.
yeah.
It's like she was in America.
Mm-hmm, yeah, she's American. She also tried to emulate Jules Verne's Around the World trip. So,
Oh, wow.
she did a lot of cool stuff. But I mean, there's so many. Like one of the greatest pirates of all time. I can't think of her name right now, but there was a Chinese woman who had like.
That's okay. Just give me a second.
Right?
Misty, you're on.
Her name is Misty Massey.
Yeah, we have
No.
a pirate expert on the line.
Because actually, that was the one that I chose. Her
Aw.
name is Zheng Yisao. She's known as Madame Chang in Western parlance, but her actual name is Zheng Yisao. And she took control of her late husband's pirate confederation in 1807 and is described as history's most successful female pirate and one of the most successful pirates of any gender in history. And at the time of her surrender to Qing authorities, she commanded 24 ships and over 1,400 pirates. And she was so powerful that her surrender she negotiated gave her and her son complete freedom, basically, and she lived out her life in prosperity and comfort. And I'm sorry, but every pirate wishes for that. So
I wish
It
for
was awesome.
that.
right?
Yeah, for real.
She was amazing.
Oh my gosh. I love this question. Does anyone else have did we miss anyone?
Teresa?
Kate Warren, the first female Pinkerton,
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yes.
who is the lead character in Jessica Nettles' debut novel, The Children of Menlo Park, available now from where?
Falstaff
Falstaff
Books.
She's also a featured secondary character in R.S. Belcher's novel, The Ghost Dance Judgment, also available from where?
Falstaff
Books.
Books.
Well done. Yes.
Ting.
Kate Warren is a fascinating figure who was part of foiling a plot to assassinate Abraham Lincoln prior to the one that actually succeeded. And after that, what really moved very high up in the Pinkerton agency back before they were union busting ass clowns.
Oh, wow. Yay
yeah,
for
the
not
Pinkertons
being
were-
union busting ass clowns at the time.
The Pinkertons were pretty terrible at points, but Kate Warren was pretty awesome. So,
Teresa, did you share one?
No, because I think that you all gave such awesome answers that, I don't know that I have anything of value to add.
Okay. Okay, well then the next question that we had, where'd it go? Oh, here it is right in front of me. Jen wants to know, have you seen anything absolutely squee-worthy lately, and what was it?
Do you think this means shows, or do you think, like, out in the world? Like, I saw a really cute boxer puppy that was 10 weeks old the other day, and I literally squeed out loud.
Oh, I think
Aw.
anything like that is squee-worthy.
Yeah, yeah, anything. Because, like I said, my niece's birthday's next week, and my sister sent me a picture of what my parents bought for her. It's a full-length freestanding mirror that opens up to reveal a lighted makeup cabinet full-length behind it. And I want one. I didn't even know such a thing existed, and now I want one desperately. So,
For me, it's such a nerd thing. I don't know if you guys saw online, but Nichelle Nichols actually had read for the role Spock, and they had a picture associated with it, and I was like, oh my god, like Nimoy's Spock was one of my favorite characters of all time, but I think Nichelle Nichols' Spock could have been one of my favorite characters of all time.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it, you stole my squee, because I saw that on your feed.
Sorry.
Yeah, that made me squee. Also, the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer. Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
squee. What can I say? As soon as I heard
Probably
Duel of the Fates, that's when it came out of my mouth. The legit squee.
Neat.
I watched the Adam.
How about you,
Probably for me,
Teresa?
it would be the opening credits for Peacemaker. Pretty much always.
For me, my ultimate squee is always my nephew because he's the cutest damn thing, and he still calls me Tisa.
Oh,
I know. When he was little, he couldn't say my name, so it came out as Tisa, and he's called me that ever since, and he's just the most precious thing ever.
Oh,
I know.
babies are the coolest.
How about you, Melissa? Do you have a squee? That's not a kitty. You can't say a kitty.
Oh, okay.
Say a kitty.
You can say a kitty. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say I got to pick up my girlfriend's kitty. This is not a euphemism. And
Damn it.
and I got to hold it. It doesn't like to be picked up. It didn't end well, and I got scratched, but I got to hold it.
Okay,
There you go.
I think sometimes Polly imitates you. I'm just saying. It's a suspicion.
Nuh-uh.
Kind of sounds like she was practicing for her encounter with the Sphinx.
I did get to
Avoid
pet
the
the belly.
baguette.
I promise you that Chadwick doesn't like to be held, but he would not be mean about it. So you can pick him up anytime.
Aww.
Cool.
We're all going to keep squeeing if we don't change questions, Misty. So save us.
Well, good, because we have some questions from our Facebook friends who, even though they have not thrown money at us, we still love and want to hear from. So from Facebook, Crystal Stefan Nyok wants to know, do any of you garden? And with spring coming, is there anything you are excited to grow? And I'll answer first. God, no.
Nice. I live in a third floor walk up without a yard. I have a mint sprig growing in a jar in my windowsill, and that's about it. Although I might raise with my son some, Pepper X seeds that somebody sourced for us.
Ooh.
I'm sure that'll end up on camera if they actually grow.
Again,
There is no way that I garden. I can look at artificial plants at funny and they'll die.
Damn it, you made me snort my tea again for the second time today, Melissa.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm not good with plants. Sometimes stuff out in the yard looks really good, and people be like, "Oh, what do you do with your roses?" And I'm like, "I leave them alone." They seem to really appreciate that. Inside,
It's
Yeah,
like,
inside
that's a
my
really pretty
husband.
flower. Oh, it's a weed. Never mind.
my husband's really good with plants, so I just stay away from them. That's my contribution.
I think I'm in the minority here then. At my previous house before I moved into an apartment, I had 2 squares of garden plot, and I had asparagus, tomatoes, mint, rosemary, basil, a rain barrel, which was pretty awesome. And my dog and I would sit, go through the garden and weed it out, and we would eat raw asparagus together. We were like raw asparagus buds. It was good.
So
It was fun.
cool.
That's hilarious.
when my son was little, my husband tried to plant a garden out back. We have a big lot. We live on like an acre lot. And so my husband decided to plant a little vegetable garden one year, and he was growing tomatoes. And my son would go out back and pick the just barely ripe tomatoes and eat them like an apple.
Oh,
And,
wow.
That I was not impressed, but he loved them. So,
Just the other day,
but then the deer found the garden, so that was it.
Just the other day, I planted an entire row of very brightly colored pinwheel flowers from the dollar store in my front yard, and they are delightful
Awesome.
I love that.
and successful, damn it.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, you're doing better than I am. I would kill those too.
Well, I mean, technically, the windstorm that we had the other day blew off a bunch of the petals, so I had to fix them this morning, but they survived, and that's what matters.
Did Melissa look at them just out of curiosity?
I don't think
Before
so.
that.
I was just whispering in their direction.
Okay, and one last question. Melanie Stowe wants to know, if your characters were living in the real world, What kind of job would they have?
Retail clerk at a high-end store. Retail clerk at a high-end store like Nordstrom.
I could see that.
Yeah.
At the makeup counter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Polly would
see that.
totally work at a cat shelter rescue or something.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, if you didn't say animal shelter, we were all going to correct you.
And then at night she'd be playing in a bar?
Oh yeah, like Coyote Ugly style.
Absolutely.
Do I want to know what Claudia would be?
Claudia would probably be the overnight clerk at a gas station, or else like the projector person at a porn movie theater.
Yeah, that tracks. It really does.
And Fandango?
Unemployed rock star who lost his record label due to drug abuse.
Seems legit. Malibu.
Maybe he's playing bass for the band Polly sings with.
He probably was supposed to, but got fired for no showing because just backstage too high to walk. He forgot how to walk to the stage.
That tracks.
Even though I'm not sure how much small town music you've been to, because usually they just go ahead and push them out there.
And what would
Yeah, I was a
Elizabeth
lighting
be
designer
doing?
for a long time.
You just take those bassists, you just put them out there. You know, every now and then they hit a string, it'll be all right.
That's why Fandango would have to be the lead guitarist because
Yeah, they expect
One.
work from you.
yeah, one, Fandango's going to be the lead guitar. And two, yeah. That.
Well, Malibu's totally a lifeguard on a California beach, because duh. But at night she'd probably be a club DJ, you know, in one of those clubs where all the rich kids go, and there's lots of blinky lights, and the music isn't really music, it's just a beat that's played over and over for 6 hours until they all go home too stoned to care.
That kind of sounds like fun.
It kind of does, actually.
What is Elizabeth doing?
I think that if Elizabeth were here, she'd either be a park ranger or a wildland firefighter.
That tracks. I think that tracks. All my NPCs are just investing in Bitcoin, so they don't have to do anything. That's my standard answer.
Except the ones
goodness.
that are building NFTs.
Yep. They're just making NFTs of all of y'all and selling them.
There we go. Okay.
But I guess that's it for another exciting installment of the Calamity Janes. Stay tuned. As I said, we got to find out what happens after you bang the gong slowly. Peace out,
Bang
everyone.
the paladin quickly.
And
Any
on that
luck?
note, bye.
Bye.
Authors and Dragons is brought to you under a Creative Commons license, meaning you are free to share this material so long as credit is given to those who created it, which is us, the people you just heard play the game. Opening and closing themes performed by the Gore Core 4.
Authors and Dragons! Authors and Dragons!
Hey, Hobbly Gobbly,